Every tour pro on Earth swears by urethane golf balls. And there are plenty of expensive tour balls out there for golfers who want that. But how about those who want more performance for less? That's why we created Tour Response, a tour-quality urethane ball that doesn't cost as much as a ball played on tour. A 3-layer ball that's easy to compress, easy to launch, and easy to play. Delivering the kind of spin tour players would love in a ball that's designed for you. Try the all-new Tour Response. Swear by it, not at it.
You know, I was decent the first seven holes, but starting on hole 7, I kind of got it going. You know, my approach shots were a lot tighter to the pins, made a few putts, and yeah, I was solid from there.
So being able to kind of flip the switch like you did for the last 11, 12 holes, what did you do right and how did you do it?
I'd say, yeah, I was mainly off the tee. I just, tried to keep it in play again, and then approach shots definitely a little tighter to the holes and made a few more of those putts that I was missing. You know, even yesterday I was a little cold the first 6 holes, and then starting on hole 7 it was the same thing. So I don't know if I should warm up a little longer or what it is, but yeah.
It was a windy day out there. Like everybody's talking about the challenge of the weather and obviously the heat. Mm-hmm. How did you handle that?
You know, I actually like it when it's windy. I find that I'm able to flight it and keep my ball fairly straight, so I think it can give me maybe a slight advantage. So I enjoy the windy weather. I think it is definitely a big challenge, just, you know, picking the right club, but yeah.
When you know how well you can strike the ball, how well you can putt, but sometimes, you know, it's hard, people say I'm hitting it well, I'm not scoring well. Mm-hmm. How does it feel to finally start scoring well and get on a tear like that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's been a while since I've done that, so it's nice to finally have those putts go in, you know, hit some good shots and follow it up with the putts. It's always about following it up, right? So yeah, it feels good, for sure.
And then is the focus riding that, or is it trying to like temper your, like that high and say you can feel? How do you do that?
Yeah, I mean, definitely towards the end of the round, I was getting a little too hyped up, and I gotta forget, like, you know, in my mind, I'm like, oh, I'm this many under par. Like, you just gotta forget about that and just focus on the next shot.
Yeah, I just found fairways and I missed 2 greens all around. My one bogey, I didn't get up and down. Left a lot of putts out there actually. And yeah, fairways and greens.
So you leave some putts out there, but you're able to achieve the number that you did. How much confidence does that give you after a round like this today?
Yeah, just hopefully they start falling. Like I missed like 3, 4, 5 footers, 2-footer for par. So hopefully tomorrow they can drop, like all of them, if I hit the greens.
You were able to capitalize on the last 3 holes big time with consecutive birds. Can you walk us through 16, 17, 18 and what it's like to be able to finish like that?
Yeah, 16, par 5, hit it down the middle, little on the left side, put it on the green, 2-putt bird. 17 was hit it down the middle, put it to like a foot, tap in. And then here I put it to like 5 feet and tapped in.
What are your impressions of the golf course?
It's a little different than last week at Niagara. Greens are a lot slower, but it's good. You can hit your clubs that you want right at the pin and they stick.
And how about finishing on a par 3? Like, what's that like from a competitor's standpoint?
That's different for me. I've never really had that, but it's cool.
So when you talk about the birdie finish, what does that do mentally? Like, or I should say, what's the best you've ever finished in this event? You've been
in the
close.
AM, 3rd.
Yeah.
At Bridges.
You've been in the hunt,
Yeah.
so even if you know that you're 1 or 2 back within the last 3 holes, how does that play into your head mentally, knowing there's birdies out there?
Yeah, I don't really think 18 is. I think I just got lucky on that one today, sticking it tight. But definitely 16 and 17 if you hit the fairways, birdie holes for sure.